Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The 67s win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you can join us. Let's go. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Otters have won the draw, and we are now underway. The 67s have it from their own end. Erie's in on the offensive attack now. Way off target.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
And sends it just out of reach. Puck picked up in the open ice. The Otters gain possession in their own end. Handles the pass from the right side. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Otters take possession in the neutral zone. Shot! And there's the save. Just wide. Takes the puck. Hammond's going to play it to the corner. And that goes off a player. Nice feed from the right wing. Quick feed to Kressler. Erie's got the puck. The Otters have it now. From center they get into the attacking area. Puck scooped up by Maillet. Handles the pass. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Still lots of time left in the period. The game is still scoreless. Ottawa's got it in the offensive zone. Erie's got the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Otters will take it behind the net. Erie's got the puck against the boards. Shot! Score!
So many goaltenders love to drop to that butterfly position and make themselves as big as possible. That's what he does. He tries to cover up a majority of the net, but there are some holes, and the shooter finds one.
The Otters land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Shot! They'll need more than that to beat them. Erie's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. The 67s gain possession. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! Kicked away. Nice pad save by the goaltender. The 67s have it now. Picks off the pass.
Erie's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
And the goalie comes out to play the puck. Picked off in the offensive end. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Erie's ready to go on the attack. Takes it to the front. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence and screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Takes the feed. Moves it to Brissett. The 67s gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to the middle. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Moves the puck. Makes the save as he got a blocker on it. Taken along the wall by Pinelli. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Otters scoop it up along the boards. Sends the pass over. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the puck. Wrist shot from the slot. Nice stop by McKenzie. There's a shot. That's gloved by McKenzie. The 67s will play it from the defensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Oh, saved it with a stop. Scores! Oh, the rebound and tucks it into the goal.
Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one. Picks up the rebound and buries it home. Boy, looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to a safe spot.
Here in the late goings of the period, Ottawa's trailing by 1. Yates, quick stick, lands on the puck here at center. Centering pass. Oh, it comes up with a stop.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Stop that one. And he shuts the door again. Erie's looking to break out. Hooks it away in his own end. Stones him with the blocker. Hammond's got it behind the net. Hard hit frees up the puck. Takes control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Maillet. Knocked away in the offensive zone. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Picks up the puck in his own end. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Sends one up to Gardner. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. The 67s would love to go into this first intermission all evened up as they trail here despite outshooting the opposition. Grabs it in his own end. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Gaudreau's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
And he coughs it up with the pass. And that's deflected off someone in front. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, what a chance here. Over the line. Takes it over. Oh, that pass is out of reach. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Oh, they forced the turnover. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Otters pick up steam and are on the attack. Shuts him down. The 67s have it against the wall. Scoops up the puck now. The Otters will play it in their own end. Here they come. Cuts into the paint. And that's blocked. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Gardner's won the draw inside his own end. The 67s move the puck in the defensive zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Here's a shot, and that caroms off a body in traffic. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Stops that one. Erie's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by McDonald. They've got numbers. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play. Slides it up front. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
Erie's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. If it has to translate to something, this is still a close game.
Quick shot! Too many bodies in the way. The Otters get a hold of the puck along the boards. Made the stop on the play. Picked up along the boards by Mayer. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Takes the pass in the left wing. And makes the routine save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Across the line from center. Drives the puck away. Quick pass to Mayer. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Ottawa's in now. Intercepted. Here's a chance on the attack. Skates to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. The 67s have it now. Pass out front. Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. The Otters played along the wing. Picked up along the wall by Johnston. Here he is with a backhander. Made that stop.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Coughs up possession of the puck. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Pinelli's looking to make something happen here in the corner. And he takes a shot. That's gloved by Goudreau. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The 67s continue to trail here late in the second despite having more chances here tonight. Pinelli's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Reaches out with the tripper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. Just apply the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Sends it back to the blue line. Oh, that's blocked. And the defensive team's got it now. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Shot from the wall. And that misses. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Fires it. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Goudreau's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Otters are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Gardner's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, tremendous save of the play!
What an incredible save. No idea. As a true competitor say, just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
They'll really pour it on the pressure here. Oh, look at this chance. Handles the puck. Takes the shot. Big save right at the end. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Shoot-to-win contest where one lucky fan will shoot a puck from center ice to try and win an exciting prize.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. The 67s have it from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Goudreau. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Otters lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Nice job tying up his opponent. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Grabbed along the board by Pinelli. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Ottawa's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Poked away in the defensive end. Here's a short pass, trying to shake the defender. Denies him on the breakaway. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. The 67s have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he takes the pass. And he takes the feed. Oh, a clutch save! The Otters will play it from the defensive zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. The 67s gain possession along the wall. Read that perfectly with the poke check. The Otters take possession here in the open ice. The 67s will play the puck from behind the net. Ottawa's looking to break out. Dishes it to Maillet. Puts it on net. And he's able to handle that one. Denies him again. Ottawa's got the puck. Moves it up. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Kressler. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Erie's got a hold of the puck now. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. To the low slot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The 67s have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Tries to get it to Pinelli. Great positioning by the defender. Slides it up to Pinelli. The Otters have it now. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Makes the glove stop.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Great glove save by Goudreau. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Erie's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Pinelli's won the draw. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Trying to clear the zone. Takes a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Ottawa's won the face-off. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Taken along the wall by Schaefer. And they continue to apply pressure here. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Takes possession off the draw. Messier scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Here's an odd man rush. Fires it out. They score.
Well, you don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They hit an overpass. The right player took the right shot.
got to feel pretty good about where they're at now here in this third period, Cheryl.
I've liked their game this entire game, James. Right from the puck drop, they've been aggressive on the puck, and they can't change it now. They just got to continue to finish the way they started.
Here's a chance! Makes the save with the glove! Quick feed to Gardner. He grabs the puck here at the point. And the save! Gaudreau's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's the reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
The 67's enemy is starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third, despite several scoring chances. Puck clears the zone. Goaltender's out to play the puck. Gains the zone through center. Shot! Oh, what a save with the glove by Gaudreau. More than half the frame has been played here. Erie's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
The 67's dial up exactly what they needed. A goal here in the third.
A lot of pushback right now at the latter half of the third period, and you know that the coach is going to make some adjustments. You want to have the opportunity to get your star, gifted, creative, offensive players out there when you need to get an equalizer.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. They win the draw and go on the attack. Too much congestion blocks the shot. And they manage to clear it. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Great pass from off the right side. Stopped with ease. Here's a chance in front. Oh, there's one more. They're swarming here. Crouching down to knock it away. Erie's got the puck in the defensive end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And the goaltender's going to play it out of the crease. Takes it at center. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Moves into the slot. Turned aside with the glove by Gaudreau.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Here in the late goings of the period, Ottawa's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Good job tangling up his opponent here. And he makes the save with ease. Gaudreau's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Ottawa's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances, but can't finish. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Hammond's taking it from his own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The 67s win the draw. Ottawa's crossed the line and on the attack. Breakaway! And it's broken up with a great defensive effort there.
Well, that's what you call it.
All alone! Oh, he stopped! Oh, that would have been huge!
Well, it would have been late in the third period here, James. You know you're in a tight game. You don't get these opportunities often on the breakaway. He cannot believe he missed.
Big time save by Gaudreau.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the faceoff and set up to go on the attack. And that goes off course off a body. Nice poke check. From point blank. And he hangs on just as time runs out. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. The Otters certainly weren't winners in the possession game tonight, but yet, look at the final score here, Cheryl. They're winners tonight.
It certainly is, James, and a win is a win is a win. That's how we used to look at it. The coaching
Yes.
staff may have a different perspective. They'll be looking at video here to see where they went wrong and why they were chasing the game.
Okay, just to get through the day. Said I'm packing my bags, moving out to LA. Baby, I'll be getting just to deal with the pain. Just to get through the day. Said I'm packing my bags, moving out to LA. Fixing to be gone, temporary tattoos with Selena Long. Careful when you blink, too late. I don't wanna break. I feel like if I just let it spray, I'm straight. Baby, I'm a rocket ship, How you gonna try and cage me in? I don't wanna talk or mediate, nah, really, I'm straight.
Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The 67s win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Slick feed. The 67s will play it in their own end. Here's a pass in front, and that's intercepted. Puck picked up by Johnston. The 67s get a hold of it. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The 67s gain control of the puck. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Otters play it along the boards. Shot! Here's a shot. What a save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And that somehow stayed out of the net. Blocked in front. Big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Gardner's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have a broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. The 67s gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that banks off a stick. Foster's on the attack in the offensive zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Brissett.
Erie's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick conditioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
The Otters are in transition. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Foster. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Shot. Oh! The score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The 67s have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Taken by Mayer. The 67s move it in. Here's a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Good defensive stop at the poke check. The 67s take over on possession. Denies him!
Goudreau is aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Wicked stop by the goaltender. The 67s scoop it up along the boards. Moves it to Kressler. Chance in front! Oh, they couldn't complete that. Henry stick handling in his own zone. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. The Otters have it against the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. Ottawa's got the puck here in the open ice. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Otters look to start the transition game. Hammond's got it against the boards. Snaps it on net. McKenzie's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Pass the midway mark in this period. The 67s lead this one 2-zip. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Puts it in deep. And a poke check knocks the puck away. The 67s have it now. Erie's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Shut down by the blocker. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed. And that's deflected. Slides it on over to Edwards. The 67s get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
They're like a swarm of bees out here with this pressure. And the defensive team's got it now. And they skated out of the danger zone. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Erie's got it along the wall. The 67s have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Ottawa's moving it into the offensive end. Quick shot! Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And that's off a stick. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. The Otters cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And he had an answer with that save. Ottawa's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one. I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. Grabs the puck. Tremendous athletic stop with the glove by Boudreau. Ottawa's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Erie's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
Johnston's got it in the defensive end. On-man rush. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Scoops up the puck here. Ottawa's playing it through the neutral zone. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Takes the feed from the left side. And just like that, comes up with the puck. He might have a step here. All alone. Oh, scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. Gardner's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Dumps it into the ozone. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. The 67's taken across the line. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. He scores! Well, a little puck luck on the play.
I don't think the goaltender knew where it was going, and I also don't think he knew where it was going, James, because he cradled that puck and he just put it to the net on his backhand.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Otters have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Centering deep! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Brissett's lugging the puck. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Here we go, on-man rush. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The 67's gained possession. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, big hit on the play. Save made by the keeper. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
Ottawa's got the puck against the half wall. The Otters have it behind the net. Quick pass over to Henry. The 67's gained possession along the wall. Across the line and on the attack. Ottawa's got the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Puck grab by Schaefer. And he takes the dish. Moves inside. Stopped by the goaltender.
Deflected shot. Everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Ottawa's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Receives the pass. And a stick in the lane ends up to it. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Messier's got the puck in his own zone. Quick snap! Denies him in close.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Pinelli's moving the puck through his own zone. Grabs it in his own end. Drives to the sweet spot. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. A great shot is going to beat the goaltender here, James, but he drops to that butterfly positioning. He tries to take up most of the net, but the shooter just finds a little bit of room, and buries it.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Ottawa's across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Smith. The 67s have it now. Makes it look easy with a pad.
Goudreau's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
And there's the save.
Man is ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
The Otters move the puck in the defensive zone. Spence has crossed the line and gained the zone. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Ottawa's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Gets a hold of the puck. some space in the corner. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And that one's turned away. And sends it off course. Tries to clear. And the home side is nervous. Look at this pressure here in the offensive end. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. This is a great goal, James. I mean, they have sustained offensive pressure, and they have their opponent hemmed in their zone. I have been on the other side of this, and it is tough. You're worn down, you start running around, you get caught out of position, and you can't recover. You're vulnerable, and that's exactly what happened here, and they took advantage.
Fires it! What a chance, but can't finish!
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
1 minute left.
Second intermission approaching quickly here. A simple stop with the glove by McKenzie. In the final moments of this period, the Otters are still trailing by 2. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Off a stick and they can't connect. Oh, and it makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. And they turn it over in the neutral zone.
The Otters have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far arena, where probably all of our minor hockey games here in attendance tonight.
Two down, one to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The 67s are ahead in this game in the third period, James, but the question is for how long? I mean, the transition and the counterattack happen so fast. Goaltenders are left hung out to dry. This game is all about offense.
Lots of time left in this period. The 67s lead by a pair. It's 5-3. Ottawa's going to start with the puck in their own end. Close save, and he handles it with ease. Oh, and another big stop. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Broken up by Johnston. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. The backhander, great save from in tight.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Takes control of the puck. Comes up with the stop. And that's taken away in the offensive end. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they cut into the lead.
Yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one. The Otters desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Erie's got the puck against the boards. Puts it on net. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And it's a quick pass to Foster. He's got a step. Oh, denies another play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Otters make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Gardner's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Off target. The Otters gain control of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Here's a short pass to Foster. A feed out front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Turned aside by Goudreau. Look at this attack here in the O-zone. Goudreau's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The 67s win that offensive zone face-off. Turned aside with the glove by Goudreau. The 67s take possession off the faceoff. Ottawa's on the attack. Erie's got it in their own zone. Sends a pass over. Puts it on net and gets a piece of it with the trapper. Here he is, shot right in front. Oh, turns it aside once again.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow! Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. Erie's got possession of the puck. The Otters have it in the offensive zone.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Shot! Oh, comes up with a stop. And that's hooked away. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Takes a shot. Just slide to the net. The Otters have it from their own end. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Gets the puck in deep. Erie's got the puck behind the net. Schaefer's got control of it now behind the cage. The Otters will play it from the defensive zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Steps in with the block. The 67 scoop it up along the boards. The Otters take possession in the defensive end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it on net. Turns it aside with the glove. And he takes the feed. They go on the attack through center. From his own end, he picks up the puck. From the neutral zone now. Looking to make something happen along the boards. That's not going to fool him. Directs it on over to Foster. Now a quick pass to Pinelli. Grabs the puck at center. Takes the pass. Here's a chance. Turns it away. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Ottawa's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Grabs it in his own end. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off.
Erie's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck. And when they're away,
Puts it off the outside of the frame.
Erie's starting to generate more chances. And this is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off the pipe, but they can't get frustrated. Just continue to pump away and generate those opportunities.
Stop that one.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Change up. And that's broken up. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot! That's gloved by Goudreau. And does it again! The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. The 67s pick up the win tonight, and they do it with domination in the faceoffs.
And winning the faceoffs also creates pace into your game. And when you start with the puck, you can have set plays, and you can really get off to the races in terms of your speed. I thought they were excellent tonight.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cybulski. I gotta get to bed. See ya. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. The building is buzzing. James Cybulski here on the mic. I'm ready to go. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The 67s kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. broken up in the defensive zone by Pinelli. Sends it across the ice. Unable to reach that one. Ottawa's looking to break out. Erie's got the puck. Here's a chance! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. There's another consecutive save. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. The 67s get a hold of the puck along the boards. Ottawa's moving it up the ice. Shot! Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out. Gardner's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play.
The 67s have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this. They get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
And that's knocked away. The 67s gain possession in their own end. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
And that goes off the face of the goaltender. Erie's got the puck in the defensive end. The 67s have it against the wall. Sends it across. And that's intercepted by Goudreau. Slides the pass over to Brissett. Here's a shot. Great glove save. The Otters will play it in their own end. Here they come on the rush. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And he can't hang on after that hit. Quick pass to Maillet. A chance in front. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The 67s take the 1-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
Quick feed to Maillet. Here's a shot. Pad save. He's on it tonight. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Otters have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick shot. Big time stop. Nice lead pass, but all sorts of pressure. The Otters gain possession. Picks up the puck in his own end. The 67s have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Fires it. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. And now it's grabbed by Smith. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Slides the puck over. Denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. More than half the frame has been played here. Ottawa's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this 1-goal lead. Nice job tying up his opponent. And the play continues. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Mayer. Moves it to the middle. And it tears off a twig in front of the net. Puck scooped up by Spence. Here we go. Odd man rush here. And he missed. He missed the net. What a chance.
Well, he had such a glorious chance, James, and I think that he saw some daylight upstairs, and he went for it, but he put it through the uprights. He gets burnt.
Slides it diagonally to Hammond. Here's a chance. Puts it on net. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Canelli's won the draw at center. Handles the pass. And there it is, stopped by Goudreau. Here's a shot. Big time glove saved by Goudreau.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Ottawa's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. The Otters look to start the transition game. There's a shot and makes the save. The 67s take over on possession. Takes the puck. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. And there's the save. The Otters move the puck in the defensive zone. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Here they are on the attack. No room for that one to get through. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Reaches out and uses the stick. Erie's got a hold of it along the wall. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Ottawa's got the puck. Slides it to Maillet. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Otters have the puck in the corner. Great forecheck by McDonald. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Goudreau has been the most valuable player in this game, James. I mean, he's been so busy. They're lucky that this game is still tied.
Gains the zone from the right side. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Ottawa's got it into the offensive zone. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. The Otters get a hold of the puck in their own end. On the backhand! Denies him in front. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. The 67s will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And that goes off a player in front. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gardner's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Oh, my goodness
controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
The 67s, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Puck picked up by Gardner. Oh, and he lays out to block it. What a warrior! At center ice now. He grabs the puck, and he gets in front of that. Here's a chance. Scores! I got two words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
More than half the period left to play. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Handles the pass from his goalie. Erie's got possession at center. Scoops up the puck now. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Puck picked up in the open ice. Poked away in the neutral zone by Maillet. Moves the puck. Easily turned aside by Boudreau. Slides it quickly to Messier. Picks off the pass. Oh, what a blocker stop by Boudreau. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance! Score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Sent into the offensive zone. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. Feeds it on over to Pinelli. Takes a shot. Stops that one. McDonald's taking it from his own end. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Oh, they kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Hammond stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass across to Schaefer. Ottawa's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Dismiss that chance. Takes it across the blue line. Cutting to the front of the net. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? There he is from the slot. Fantastic save. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Erie's got possession here in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. That's blocked. Skates in behind the cage. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
A chance to get it out of the defensive zone.
McKenzie's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Ottawa's got it now. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The 67s have it now. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Oh, a great stop as he did a piece of it with the glove. The 67s need to start finding a way to finish on some of these chances here late in the second. Maillet's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. The Otters have it from their own end. They've got it on man rush. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. Passes over to Maillet. Trestler's got it in the offensive zone. Stones it in front.
defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Here in the later stages of this period, Erie's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Skates across the blue line. Here's a chance, and that caroms right off the mask. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Poked away at center ice. The Otters scoop it up along the boards. With some open space at center. Here they come on the attack. The 67s gain possession in their own end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments.
Don't forget to find those draw boxes throughout the arena for our signed jerseys, which we will give away tonight.
Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It's going to call back to ladies hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Erie's in the lead here in the third period, James, but this has been an action-packed, back-and-forth, entertaining game that just screams offense. I would have hated it. Why?
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Shot! And he was ready for that save. Oh, what a save as he gets that one, too. Turn that one aside. Puck slid down the ice. Grabs it in his own end. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. Gets it out of his own end. Erie's on the attack. Unleashes a cannon. The 67s take possession in the defensive end. And that puck leaves the zone. And they send it right back to him. Glove save. Denies him again. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Erie's got possession here in the offensive zone. And he shut the door on that last play.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
The Otters take it along the wall. Ottawa's got the puck. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Grabbed along the board by Foster. Tries to get the puck to Gardner. Great defensive effort with the stick. Breakaway! Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left and he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
With possession along the wall. Pass back to the point. Oh, right off the noggin. Faces. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this games progress and they find the back of the net.
Ottawa's got the lead here in period number 3. So, Cheryl, do you protect or do you keep on pushing now?
I think there's a fine balance here. I mean, you don't just want to play to hold on. You want to attack for the win, James, but you got to recognize where you are on the ice, and you got to trust who you put out there.
Schaefer's got it in the defensive end. Takes it across the blue line. Shot, and he gets all of it. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Otters get the equalizer, and look at this with the time of this game. Huge, Cheryl.
Huge goal with respect to timing as well, James. Not only is it the equalizer, it tells me one thing. They made the adjustments that they talked about in the intermission. A great start to the third.
Gets it out of his own end. The Otters gain control of the puck.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Knocked away. Here's a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Smith's lugging the puck. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Denies him. Sends the pass over. Handles the puck. And that's a great heads-up play by Brissett. Erie's got the puck along the wall. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. He's got a little jump. Flips it across. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
And the puck leaves the zone going back center ice. Erie's got control of it now from their own end. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Brissett. And there's the save on the play. The 67s have it behind the net. Ottawa's looking to break out. Centering pass. Shot. That goes wide.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that primetime scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it and misses the net.
Slides it over with pace to Hammond. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Grabs the puck. The 67s will play it from the defensive zone. Takes the puck at the point. Just wide. Takes the puck. Final minute to go here in the third. Gaudreau's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Oh, and the answer on that one. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Steps inside. And that pass is redirected. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Gaudreau. Takes a wrist shot. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Big stop right there. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. dying seconds of the third period, and you get the go-ahead goal, that could be the game winner right there, and they're certainly celebrating like it is.
Ottawa's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Gardner's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out. That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, late in the game, you want to find a way to just get the puck out. You want to make sure you protect the middle of the ice. And listen, if your opponent doesn't have the puck in their offensive zone, guess what? You're in a good position.
And that brings end to this one here this evening. Ottawa's attack-first mentality really on display tonight.